We've got a great show for you today. Get the scoop on the recently announced Bayside Regatta.
Plus, we'll talk about some recent grand openings for the year of development continues in Rowlett.
Want to make your neighborhood safe? We'll tell you how.
And who doesn't like free? Find out about our free family events coming up in the city.
All that and much more coming up right now. Hi, and welcome to Rowlett on the Water on the Move. I'm Todd Gottell.
And I'm Brian Funderburk.
This show is produced entirely by city staff and can be seen on Rowlett's own television network, RTN 16. You can also find us on our YouTube channel by going to Rowlett Texas Video, all one word. And of course, Brian, your favorite website,
Rowlett.com.
Well, Brian, let's get started with an update on the tornado recovery process.
Thank you, Todd. So where is Rowlett in our tornado recovery process? As you know, 1,261 homes were affected by the December 26 tornado. 470 of those were totally destroyed or structurally impaired. 1,222 of the damaged homes have been rebuilt, repaired, or demolished. Only 39 homes have had little to no activity, but 19 of those do have active permits. We've come a long way, but we're not there yet. Although it's been over 8 months since the tornado, there are still those in our community who need your assistance. Rebuild Rowlett has raised $228,476, but we need another 122 to meet our goal. There are still open cases and Rowlett families that need your support. Without additional funds, Rebuild Rowlett won't be able to meet all the unmet needs left in our community. If you wish to make a cash donation, please revisit www.rebuildrowlett.org.
You know, there's a lot going on with tornado cleanup, and we've seen some significant progress. When you think about the 1,222 homes, just down to 39 is pretty impressive if you think about it.
It is, Mayor, and it's been a long road for folks, 8 months and counting.
Well, it gets better and better every day. You know, you and I have taken the journey out the day after and to see the amount of devastation that was there, and to be able to drive through today and you see so many homes either completely rebuilt, refinished, where people are already in those homes, and those that are close to being completed. And then you've got some that haven't been touched. And boy, that tide has turned, hasn't it?
Well, it has, Mayor. And, you know, and this is the tough part. I mean, this is when the city is going to have to step in and make sure that you know, compliance is taken care of. But you know, we have to remember that there are thousands of people that live in the tornado zone. And there comes a point where, you know, you've got to get the rest of it cleaned up.
Well, it's really important to be able to do that. And of course, you know, the funds continue to pour in, which is great, but we need to have more.
Yes.
And we have a lot of different ways you can give, of course, as you mentioned. But we also have one additional way that I think is going to be a big event for us. Upcoming fundraisers, such as the recently announced Bayside Regatta, benefiting Rebuild Rowlett. If you love to sail and race and have fun, and raise funds for the residents that still need help recovering from the tornado, come to the Bayside Regatta. It's sponsored by the Rowlett Chamber Foundation, and the Bayside Regatta will also feature live bands, a barbecue cook-off, kids area, and of course local vendors. It's all taking place at Bayside on October 1st. So to register for the regatta, sign up for the barbecue cook-off, or just to become a vendor, visit rowlettchamber.com. Just another great way to give back, and this is going to be a lot of fun. We have never done anything like this before, and you think about just you know, being able to have people on a sailboat and people lining the shores at Bayside before the development begins, and having the barbecue cook-off. Who doesn't like barbecue?
Well, Mayor, it's particularly in Texas, but I'll tell you this, even for those that aren't going to necessarily participate, you're right about the shores being lined. Everybody is going to want to see this thing. It's going to be huge, and it's going to be a lot of fun. In 2016, Bayside made a big splash in the world of economic development. Driving through Rowlett, it is clear that the year of development is in full swing across the city. More and more businesses are arriving or expanding in our city. Recently, First Choice Emergency Room, located next to Sprouts on Highway 66, celebrated their grand opening with a ribbon cutting ceremony on August 18th. And next door to First Choice, Panda Express continues construction and is expected to open any day. Then off the PGBT service road behind Papa John's, the indoor paintball facility, Gatsplat, is now open. This is located at 4720 Industrial Street. Rock Crossing, the new development next to Walmart Neighborhood Market, has poured the slab, and they continue with their site work. Anticipated businesses include Main Street Bistro and Bakery, Great Clips, Oasis Nails, Outpost Liquor, and a pizza restaurant. And if you haven't been to downtown lately, El Centro Mexican Restaurant recently completed their expansion, and Bankhead Brewery is completed work on the beer garden area and anticipates opening up any day now. Mayor, I can't wait. This is going to be great. No, I can't wait either.
You know, and of course, we've always talked about the story behind. Everybody has a story, but Bankhead Brewing is going to be just absolutely remarkable. You know, owned by the owners of Zanata. For those of you that have been there, it's just a fantastic. It's like it's kind of that brick oven pizza place, but they have a chef, so it's just it has that. You know, it's got that great flair that it's not your traditional chain type food. So I'm really looking forward to that. And you know, if you recall the history of that, it started out as the old fire station.
Yes,
and then,
that's right.
And then, of course, you know, they deemed it essentially structurally not sound to do what they needed to be able to do. So they wound up tearing the building down, and the cost escalated very quickly to about $1.5 million. So pretty significant cost. And also on the development front, if you think about it, look at the amount of stuff that's going on all over the city. You think about the all the construction that's going on, of course, next to Walmart, you know, the bistro that's opening up that's there, El Centro downtown, the other restaurants. You know, you think of Panda Express. And I know your favorite's Popeyes, but you need to check Panda Express out. It's just you know, it's a really cool, quick kind of Chinese fix if you like that, but just a little something for everybody.
And Mayor, you know, you're right. There are projects everywhere, and we really think that we can see as much as $1 billion in new investment just in the next 5 years. That just boggles your mind.
Well, we are really looking forward to it. So let's take a commercial break, Brian, and when we get back, we're going to talk about how you can make your neighborhood a safer place. So stay tuned.
I adopted Bento in 2010 from a shelter. As it turns out, we have very similar personalities. And this cat makes me make art because he's always motivating me to take pictures of him, to draw pictures of him. He just is motivating artistically. It's just that simple. Well, he's my best friend, but a lot of people know him as Keyboard Cat.
Howdy, this is Chris Paul, Public Information Officer of the Rowlett Community Emergency Response Team. Over 10 years ago, the Rowlett Citizens Corps Council recognized a need for a trained volunteer force to assist our local first responders in the event of a local disaster. This was the beginning of what is now a 100-member strong, nationally recognized CERT program right here in Rowlett. The CERT program offers an excellent way for citizens to help their families, as well as the community, prepare for, mitigate, and respond to natural and man-made disasters. The CERT program educates citizens about disaster preparedness for hazards that may impact their area and trains them in basic disaster response skills such as fire safety, light search and rescue, team organization, and disaster medical operations. Using the training learned in the classroom and during exercises, CERT members can assist others in their neighborhood or workplace following an event when professional responders are not immediately available to help. We maintain our readiness and keep our skills sharp through regular full-scale exercises and drills, and there are roles suitable for everybody, no matter your abilities or experience or physical capabilities. We look forward to seeing you as part of the Rowlett CERT team.
And we're back. Are you interested in starting a crime watch group in your neighborhood? Maybe you already have one. Either way, this upcoming event is for you. The Neighborhood Crime Watch Summit is on Monday, September 12th at the Rowlett Community Center. Join Community Services Officer Chad Caldwell for great information about crime prevention in our city and learn how to help make your neighborhood safer by all working together. That's the Neighborhood Crime Watch Summit on Monday, September 12th from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Rowlett Community Center. You know, I think it's so critically important that neighborhoods have a crime watch. I'm a huge advocate of that, and I think that's something that every neighborhood should have. It's amazing, just that ounce of prevention makes a huge difference.
Well, Mayor, not only that, but you kind of get to know your neighbors. You get to know who lives next to you, who lives down the street, where do they drive, what's going on in your neighborhood, and you can help everybody be safer, and that's just huge.
Well, again, if you're interested in attending, it's a great event. It's going to be held on Monday, September 12th from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Rowlett Community Center. Hope to see you there.
Well, let's talk about Keep Rowlett Beautiful's Great American Cleanup Day. Another event all about bringing the community together is Keep Rowlett Beautiful's Great American Cleanup Day on Saturday, September 10th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Volunteers of all ages are invited to join in the citywide park, streets, and lakeshore cleanup effort. Enjoy hot dogs, drinks, chips, and cookies. Take part in prize drawings of goods and services donated by local Rowlett merchants.
Well, this is another great program. For those that want to get involved, a lot of people say, I want to be able to give back, and how do you do that? And the cleanup events are a really great way to do that, and it's a great way to help keep our community clean as well.
It is, Mayor.
Well, Brian, we've got some upcoming other events. The first one's Diversity Day, and of course, who doesn't like free? Do you know what's free? Well, it's Diversity Day. Come on down to the Rowlett Community Center to help celebrate Diversity Day, whereas the community will reflect and learn about the different cultures and ideologies that exist right here in our city. There's a food tasting, food recipe demonstrations, children's activities, live bands and musical performances, and of course local vendors. Diversity Day will be held on Saturday, October 1st from 11 to 2 at the Rowlett Community Center, and guess what? It's free. So if you want to get involved and become a vendor, a speaker, or performer, or volunteer, give us a call at 972-463-3946. And of course, spots are limited. Right, this is a lot of fun. If you think about Diversity Day and just, one, it's a free event, but it really celebrates the cultures that we have in our city. And it really is remarkable, all the different cultures that we have. It's just a lot of fun. So if you haven't had an opportunity, come and, of course, check it out.
And Mayor, there are other things free in Rowlett. How about free movies? Movies at Pecan Grove Park is sure to be a memorable experience. Watch family-friendly movies under the beautiful Texas stars. Pack a picnic dinner to enjoy on the lawn just before the movie starts. Movies at Pecan Grove Park aren't just movies. That's pre-movie entertainment, face painters, bounce houses, and vendors, all adding to the experience. So on September 2nd, you can take Minions. We've already seen that with my grandkids. September 9th, The Good Dinosaur. September 16th, Hotel Transylvania 2. And, of course, free admission and movies begin at dusk.
Well, it should be a whole lot of fun. And, of course, maybe next year we can say the good city manager.
Yeah, boy, here we go.
Of course, we already got one.
He is a dinosaur,
Exactly.
Yeah, I know what you were saying.
All right, so with that, let's go to a commercial break. And when we return, we're going to have upcoming dates of interest.
Gotta take care of Texas, it's the only one we got. If you're way up in Lubbock or down in Lukenbach, gotta conserve water, keep the air clean. Take care of Texas, don't you know what I mean, y'all?
Kevin Fowler here. If you're like me, you love being in the great outdoors. But we've all got to do our part to keep the air clean. Visit TakeCareOfTexas.org, pledge to do your part, and we're going to send you a free Texas State Park guide.
You gotta take care of Texas, it's the only one we got.
And welcome back. Boy, Brian, as usual, we have a lot going on. Every month on the program, we always talk about all the different dates of interest, but this month is absolutely no exception as well. We've got an upcoming P and Z and council meetings in September. First, we've got our upcoming council meetings on September 6th and 20th. We've got planning and zoning on September 13th and 27th. We've got formal budget public hearings on September 6th. And finally, the City Council scheduled to adopt the budget and tax rate on September 20th. And the city offices, of course, and facilities will be closed on Monday, September 5th in honor of Labor Day.
And don't forget, Neighborhood Crime Watch Summit on Monday, September 12th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Rowlett Community Center.
And of course, Keep Rowlett Beautiful, the American Cleanup Day on September 10th, which is a Saturday from 9 to 1.
I'll see you there, Mayor. And Diversity Day will be held on Saturday, October 1st from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Rowlett Community Center.
And of course, at the Rowlett Animal Shelter, we're hosting a pet adopt-a-thon on Saturday, October 22nd from 10 to 5. And the shelter is located at 4402 Industrial. Adoptions will be offered at just $25 per pet, normally $75, Brian, and includes pet registration, vaccinations, spaying, neutering, and of course microchipping. You don't have to be a Rowlett resident to be able to participate. And I'll tell you this, it is so critically important. If you're thinking about getting an animal, a pet of some sort, think about our shelter. We have a lot of great dogs and cats, all different sizes, shapes, and colors, and give them an opportunity, because many of these are really loving and they just want a forever home. So for more information, you can give us a call at 972-412-6219 and tell your friends and neighbors about the furry friends and finding them a new home.
And Mayor, in November, Keep Rowlett Beautiful will be back again with electronic recycling and document shredding event Saturday, November 5th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Rowlett High School. That's a really popular event.
Yeah, I love that. It's amazing. And you think about stuff you have. A lot of times I wonder, it's like, who's going to show up and what are they going to bring? And it's amazing the amount they bring in these tractor trailers, and you wonder, it's like, are we really going to fill these up? And they bring in these huge shredding trucks. And guess what? They're full again and again and again. It's amazing the stuff we have in our garages. So it's a great opportunity to clean out your garage and just to get rid of some documents safely. It's a great way to do it.
So in closing, thanks for watching the September 2016 edition of Rowlett on the Water, on the Move.
And we want to hear from you. Tell us what you think about the new, quicker format. Feel free to email us at the address below with comments or suggestions. We value your input.
And any information, date, or story heard on this show can be found on rowlett.com. And don't forget to like us on Facebook for the latest up-to-date information.
And of course, we have the city Facebook page, which is Rowlett, Texas Government. And of course, we have my personal Facebook page at Rowlett, Todd Gattell, Mayor of Rowlett. So please like us and follow us. We put the updates and stories on there. It's a great way to stay in touch when you're not watching the program. So until next time, thanks for watching Rowlett on the Water, on the Move.